Hi guys, welcome to Dad Rant. I am super tired. Sorry I didn't get a video up last week. I was going to try to do a cover last week, but over the weekend, not this weekend just passed, but the weekend before, I got really sick. And I wasn't sick for long, but the instant I got better, I started going Mach 9, and I'm just absolutely exhausted. So I'm sorry I didn't get a video up last week. I was going to try to do a cover, but that didn't happen. I was going to try to do a cover for this week, but I've been so busy that, again, just didn't happen, so I'm sorry. But, no, today I'm going to be ranting on a couple of things. First off is, the reason I've been going Mach 9, just been so dang busy, is, well, this past week, I have had 0 shifts at my job. Zilcho. And next week, this week now actually, I have only 1 on Friday. So, I work in a restaurant, so it's kind of the dead time of year. So, yeah. And I've also sort of observed from the schedule that at least every rotation, one staff member will get close to 0 shifts. So I think this time it was my turn to get the short straw, which is fine. You know, it's January, February. It was in that time margin between the 2 months. So yeah, I wasn't too surprised. But yeah, and so to make up for that, I've been working hard at my other jobs, I should say, to make enough money to save up, to support myself and my family, and save for my wedding, which, hallelujah, Joy and I will be starting marriage counseling on February 8th. So, yeah, we're really excited for that. But, no, so it's been snowing like crazy this past week. Lots of it. So I've been doing a lot of snow removal here at the building that I live in. I'm technically the maintenance guy and groundskeeper here, so I've been doing that. Doing the grounds work here, maintenance work here. I've also been cleaning the church that I work at a lot to make up for the time lost at the restaurant. The thing is, also, outside of that, of course, I have my own life with my family. Joy's birthday is this Thursday. Me, her, and some friends are having the party here at the apartment, and I'm cooking dinner, so I've been trying to get everything prepared and whatnot, and also working on getting this place a little more settled, I guess. Like, well, my parents were up just this past Wednesday, for example, and they had a great big ass couch in the basement, and this wasn't just like a couch like that thing back there behind me. No, this thing, it's a sectional. It comes in pieces, and you can fit it to, like, to form around a corner or whatever. Well, there wasn't enough room for them to bring it up north, and the basement of their house up north isn't ready yet, and they're not just going to store it out in the garage, because last time they did that, within about 6 weeks, mice were starting to build nests in the couches and the furniture and mattresses that they had stored up there. So they weren't going to do that again, not with this piece of furniture, because it's a really expensive couch. So they weren't going to do that again. So I kind of got voluntold to have it stored in the back room of my apartment. So I was kind of with my mom on Wednesday, trying to straighten things up, then go to the church and everything else, then go to my grandparents for supper with Joy. And today, well, Joy was given a china cabinet for her teacups, and today me, her, and our friend Spencer, we brought it over today and got it moved in. The day before, me and Joy had to rearrange some furniture and whatnot, and we had visiting relatives yesterday as well. And also, I believe 2 days before that, well, not 2 days before, like the Sunday before, so a week, so yeah, last weekend, I just gotten better from my stomach virus. I was sick over Friday and Saturday. Sunday I was better. But, no, Sunday we also had visiting relatives on my dad's side. So, basically, my life has been busy as heck. But mostly with trying to work and fit that around family life, which I am learning pretty quick is not easy. I mean, I figured when I knew I was going to become a dad, I figured it's just going to be work, and then come home to my family and be with them. But now I'm also having to try and fit work to form around family life, which in one sense is kind of easy because I'm part-time at both jobs. So it's a little easy, but at the same time it's really difficult because I still have to work in order to make up enough money to support my family. But I can't be to the point where I'm barely around my family and I have a burnout. And I just about had a breakdown this evening, because it is, at the time I'm recording this video, it is 12:15 in the morning right now. And I actually almost did not record this video. I was so tired. But I figured that I should for all you lovely viewers out there who actually do watch my channel and support me, so thanks guys. But, no, yesterday, I was, first off, we were having Joy's birthday cake with her family yesterday. So first, me and her, we went to the church to straighten it up a little bit after a funeral. We had to do a full clean of the church, and we figured we'll clean up the whole upstairs and then come back after. Well, we get there, almost nobody has left, even though the funeral started at 1. It's now 4:15. So, yeah, we were like, oh, great. But so we started cleaning up the upstairs and whatnot. And between having to take care of Dean because he woke up and everything else, we didn't get the whole upstairs done. We didn't get it finished before we had to go over to her parents' place to have her birthday cake. Then, as soon as that was done, we went and she stayed with me for a bit to help me finish up the upstairs, which we did that. And then she had to go home. I cleaned up the basement, and I finished cleaning up the basement. I was there till past 11 o'clock that night, and I walked home. And tonight, last night I had to put away tables and chairs. Get the chairs in the basement set up for the evening service tonight. Well, not tonight, but for the Sunday night, which is like the very next day, and also for Sunday school the following morning. Like, okay, I put the tables and chairs away on Saturday night. I'm sorry, I'm not making sense to myself, so I think I'm not making sense to you, so I'm trying to really make it clear, so I'm sorry if this is annoying. But Saturday night, I had to clean up the whole church after a funeral, and there was a luncheon, so there were tables and chairs set up. I had to put those away so that for Sunday morning, they could use it for Sunday school in the basement, and also for the church's evening service in the basement Sunday night. And then, but ladies' coffee hour is first Tuesday of every month, so literally tonight I was there late, not terribly late, but I was there till just a little after, till 10 o'clock, just a little bit after 10 o'clock, to set up tables and chairs for ladies' coffee hour, which is on Tuesday, because they decorate for it Monday. So that was fun. But no, I'm just absolutely exhausted. And I haven't even been working my other job on top of all this, and this week I have to I should have cleaned the carpets at that church back in December. I never got around to it because it was so busy at the church, and I was so busy at my other job. But this week is going to be full of a lot of early mornings, trying to get stuff like that done. And I know, and I'm not enjoying it, to say the least. But at the same time, I know I'm doing it for a good reason, for a good cause, to make up money to support my family and to save up for getting married and later on retirement, which with the way our economy is going, I will not be retiring until I'm 80 or 90. So, I'll be dead before I retire at this rate. Which I kind of hope for, actually. I'd rather be working my whole life than work most of it, and then for the last 20, 30 years, yeah. So, no, I'd rather spend my whole life working, actually. But just trying to do everything, all the early mornings and late nights, it's really starting to wear on me, so I'm learning pretty quick that I have to try and balance everything, which is difficult because I have meds I'm supposed to take before I go to bed. So trying to work everything around into a schedule is increasingly difficult, which is something I'll eventually get the hang of and at some point master. But being a new father, it's a little difficult. So, yeah, that's what's been going on in my life. I'm learning pretty quick how hard I have to work, but it's gotten to the point where Joy's scared I'm going to have a burnout, which, quite frankly, I'm pretty scared I might have a burnout, because I'm just absolutely exhausted, and I had a near meltdown this evening, because I'm just so exhausted. So I have to be careful that I don't burn myself out, because I think I might be because I think I've lit myself at both ends, and that's never a good thing. Ever. So, yeah, have to be careful with that. Something else that has also crossed my mind is something I saw just this past Monday. This past Monday was my work, as in the restaurant that I work at, their Christmas party. So, restaurant was closed. For the first part of the day, we went to Muskoka Brewery, took a tour, sampled some beer, all that sort of stuff. I got a cool hat, and a few other things. It was all a gift, except for one thing, a growler full of beer, which I got for like $5. But that's besides the point. And then for the later part of the day, we went back to the restaurant and had a bunch of food and whatnot and all that other fun stuff. But, and I left early because Joy and I were going to go wedding ring shopping. Because we heard that Shaw's in the mall, now, our mall, by the way, here in Aurelia, is a really pathetic excuse for a mall. It's dead. There's a lot of vacant lots in it. There's the stores that are there, I don't know how they survive at all. We used to have Target in there. Before that it was Zellers, and before that it was Kmart. Kmart closed down, I think, due to too much shoplifting. Zellers, they were good for quite a few years, and then it closed down. Target bought it out, I guess, and yeah, and then Target, of course, didn't do well in Canada, so it just shipped out. So, there's been that empty, vacant Target store connected onto the mall. And ever since Target died, the mall has just been withering away. But Lowe's is going to be moving into the old Target Center. However, it's not just going to take into the Target Center, it's also going to take up to where Shaw's Jewelry is. So about a third, maybe not a third, maybe about a quarter of the mall. about a quarter of the mall is going to get taken up by it. So a lot of stores have to move, including Shaw's Jewelry. So they're having a sale, apparently, and even though some items were decently priced, I'm sorry, but when it's only $100 or $50 off a wedding ring that is normally $600, that isn't a deal. That's still like $500. That is out of my, and that's per ring. That's out of mine and Joy's price range. Sorry. But that's not what I'm going to rant about. We stopped to get gas on the way to the mall. And these young bucks pull into the stop next to us to fill up their car. And these guys are probably like 16, 17, I think. And every second and third word out of their mouth was an F-bomb. Maybe an S-bomb. To spice things up a little bit. But it's like, I effing want to do this. I really want to effing try skiing. I effing want to do it, man. I want to try effing skiing. It's like, can you say anything else other than have sex? It's like, has our vocabulary gotten that lazy and sloppy and almost derogatory that and unintelligent that we have to insert an F-bomb as every second or third word in our speech? Really? I mean, my mouth is not always the cleanest. I sometimes talk like a sailor or a lumberjack. But come on, really? I mean, saying an F-bomb every second, third, or fourth word? I'm sorry, but this is set to the point where it's not really even explicit anymore, or even tough or gritty. In fact, it was never tough and gritty to begin with. But it's not explicit anymore either. It's now just lazy. It makes you look stupid. It makes you look like you're too stupid to convey what you really want to say. I mean, really, is it so hard just to say, hey man, I really want to try skiing. I really, really want to try it. Do you really need to add F-bombs in there? And I remember in my drama class in high school, we had to do something called verbatim. And what verbatim is you interview someone is what we had to do. And we had to watch all their mannerisms in the interview, movements, whatnot, the way they talk, patterns of speech, and we had to mimic it. Every bit of it, we had to mimic it. And then, one question, so what, the person we interview swears a lot. And eventually we came to the conclusion, it's how people talk. Really. This is how people talk. Well, if this is how people talk, I almost hope the future generations are mute. Because really, if this is how we talk, for that freaking lazy, that all we can say is F this, and F that, and F and A, all this other stuff. I mean, I drop an F-bomb from time to time. But that's to the point where it's just retarded. And I don't know, maybe I'm old school. I don't know. But if I am, I love it that way. But, yeah. You know, my little guy's turned 4 months. Just today, actually. It's now basically 12:30 in the morning. On February 6th, 2017, he is now 4 months today. Not quite, but he's basically 4 months today. And he's growing so big, he's actually flipped some stuff onto his back now, all on his own. I'm seeing how fast this little guy's growing up. How much time's gone by since he was born. I love that little guy to death. And he's the reason why, like I said earlier, I'm going Mach 9 almost all the time. I'm working for him. For my wife-to-be. For Joy. Because Joy and I are going to be getting married come this June probably. And we're really excited for it. But I'm having to work my tail off at not technically two, only got technically 2 jobs. Trying to try to save up for it. Hopefully if we're married I can find something better that's full-time. So I'm not doing this anymore. Because technically I do work 2 jobs, because being superintendent of this building and the church are both under the same business. It's an Ontario Inc. business owned by my parents. So technically, yes, I do work for my mom and dad. With the cleaning jobs and the maintenance jobs and all that. However, in terms of the restaurant, once I'm married, I have to find something that can better support me and my family. Because that little boy, I'm watching him grow. And I know he's not going to be little forever, and he's going to need, when he gets older and bigger and stronger, starting to eat more and whatnot, having to buy more food, grocery bill expands, diapers of course, for when he's still little, all this other stuff. I'm going to need a better job to better support my family. It's totally well worth it to me. Anyways, that has been Dad Rant. God bless you guys.